to first part of grade 6 green belt. Again, as following the study sheet, we're going to work our way through this in 2 parts. So starting from the top again, so position and stance is none. So again, we go all the way back to white belt because there's no more added at yellow, orange or now green. Techniques, we've got inward block, outward strike, side knee, elbow extension takedown, and head and tricep clinch or low front attack. Tools, outer forearm, palm and side fist. Techniques we'll go through when we go through long range and close range. Just a quick word on the tools. So we've got the outer forearm, so we have our arm facing forwards, fist etc. The outer forearm, as it suggests, is the outside. This is what we're going to be blocking with, the outer forearm. Turns inward, and that's why it becomes confusing when you see it this way, because you think it's the inner forearm, but we have the palm facing down, which is outer forearm, this area here that we're going to be using to block with later on. The palm, as it suggests here, use this area here, which we can use to push, to block. This can come as part of the forearm as well. And then we've got the side fist. Side fist is what we're going to use for the strike. So again, we make our fist, fingers up, thumb on top. Now we're going to use the side. So we had the full fist before. Now we've got the side fist, which is, as it's described, the side of the fist, make it nice and easy, which is the motion that we use on the outside. So we'll come on to those in a second. So we got straight into long range work. So we've got your inward block. And this can be done off front and rear, so get a good diagonal stance, shoulder width, shoulder length, guard up. For this position now we're going to be coming across, so we're going to be blocking middle or high section. So the sections are from the top of your head to your shoulders is high, to your belt's middle, below's low. So using the arm coming across the forearm, and the palm can be used to block middle section, or we can bring it up higher to block our face with our palm. So we've got the options to defend all this area here. So I think relax, arm's going to go out to create a little bit of speed. We're going to wind the body out all the way back down to white belt, but not with the round strike, the weight goes onto the rear leg. Lead leg turns to angle our body, stretch across your shoulder, whip the arm through. As we've talked about before, we want a big surface area now, we're defending. We want a big area here for room for error. We're whipping it through, so they don't come together. We want sequential movement, the slow ones first, fast one last when they're defending towards the fast part. Wind it up, arm coming through, hit the target in line with you, follow through. Once you're at the extent of your body, that's far enough. Relax, let me get back again. We only need to block our area of defence, which is our body. So relaxed, wind it up and through, wind it up and through, just a little tip. When we're going across, elbow's going to come out, don't just leave it hanging here, because we'll be too close. Because when someone's punching, you're going to be blocking somewhere up their forearm. You're very rarely going to block their fist. So we need some space for error in here, by coming out to block, and follow through, staying at the face, coming out to meet it, follow through. Don't come out too far, or too close. We just want about mid-range to give yourself the room. When you dodge back, your arm goes out. So we've got that arm going out, body coming in, and across and relaxed. Cross and relaxed. And that's off the rear as well, same principle. Weight's going to come forwards, elbow through, arm through, using the palm and blocking. So we're just considering the attacks in the centre, we can use front or rear. It's coming more from my left, probably safer to use the rear one, it's quicker. If it's coming from my right, the front one, again, because it's quicker to deliver it when they come all the way across to meet it. So that makes sense, thinking where the attack's coming from, we're using the front or the rear, the weight's backwards or forwards. Then we've got your outward strike. So again, from guard up, wind it up, think of a round strike, like back at white belt. From here, I'm going to wind the body up, leaving my arm still, and coming through the arm to whip it through, using the side of the fist now, hit the target line with my nose, following through, and back in, the elbow staying in front all the time so you don't knock the joint. So imagine you've done a round strike, you've wound yourself up in this position here, hips first, feet, wind that up, stretching your shoulder, whip the arm through a nice straight line, and through. This can only be done off the front, not the rear. Only the front, whereas the blocks can be done front and rear, outward strike is just off the front. And the last one is your side knee. As we've said, it's off to the side. Think of it like the position for your side strike back at white belt. Opponent standing here, all the way in front of you, you move to the side, grabbing hold of them, they're facing forwards, bring this knee up and driving it into the side. So again, we're using the knee for the side kick. We can show you from this position here, drive out to the side, heels below the knee, follow through, step down. So drive it up, hit the target, follow through. So what it's not doing is coming upward, it's out to the side and it's not coming round. So deliver it to the side and step down. Again, this is only off the rear. Kick and down, and relax, up, kick and down. So quickly to reflect, blocks could be front or rear. Weight forward for the rear, weight back for the front. Outward strike is only off the front. And your side knee is only off the rear. So we've got a combination of everything here, front, rear and both. I hope that helps. We'll move on to the rest in part 2. Thank you. What's up?